So it's day 3 of the demolition of the 1957, I believe, Alma travel trailer, which I'm going to rip apart today with this massive tractor to get down to the steel frame, which I'm going to build my tiny house on. Right here, as you can see, we are literally digging the grave for this old travel trailer to go into. It was pretty cool to watch this tractor do its job. It's a very powerful piece of gear. It's amazing how I was able to obtain this tractor. It just fell into my lap like everything has been happening on this project. So here we go. We're just kind of getting it ready, just digging a little hole. And then we are going to drag the trailer over there, demolish it, and throw it in this hole. So here we go. We're going to hook the trailer up to this tractor. Just lift it up and drag it over to its grave. And this was kind of scary. I was kind of hoping everything would go smooth here. I wasn't sure if it was going to break in two or whatever, but the steel frame underneath proved to be very sturdy. Throughout the course of this video, it got tested a few times, and I must say that I was very pleased to see that it was going to work out for me. It'd be a shame to do all this work to find out that the frame was shot. But it was all good, and I was stoked for sure. So we're dragging this thing over to the hole, and we're about ready to just tear into it. Here we go. The first bite. Yeah, this is awesome. Oh, this is actually, we're tipping it over first. And it was neat to be able to get under here and inspect it like this for the first time. And let me tell you, this thing is built great. We went through and took off as many screws and bolts as we could so we can tear this thing off the frame. And once we did that, we started ripping into this thing. And this tractor made quick work of this. It was fun to watch. Watch this right here. You can see the couch coming out. Yeah. And into the grave it goes. I was very fortunate to have these guys helping me with this. These are some of my new pals that I met up in Montana. Alan, Ron, and Sam, the guy that gave me the trailer. He's wandering around here somewhere as well. But I mean, these guys are just so cool. They were more than willing to donate their equipment and time. I tried to pay them, but they wouldn't take my money. And let me tell you, that was something new for me. Coming from the big city, it's all pay to play only. So right here, we're going to flatten out the frame, see what we got. And this was pretty cool. And as you can tell, it's looking pretty good. So now we have the subfloor and the flooring still left. And let me tell you, this stuff was on. It was amazing how a lot of these boards that didn't get exposed to weather and like moisture and stuff looked brand new. And I mean, this thing was built like a tank. It was really hard to get this floor off this frame. But eventually we kind of came up with an alternative method, which you'll see here in a minute. At first we thought maybe we could just get underneath the plywood and just crank it up, which kind of worked in a few spots, as you can see here. But I mean, you know, it was just a little tiny piece at a time, which is, you know, wasn't working out for anybody. Look out, doggy. Sweet little dog, actually. So we started to figure out maybe we ought to try something different than just trying to scoop underneath the floor, the plywood there, and peel it back. So we took off what we could, just scraping the floor off with the tractor like that, but we kind of got tired of playing around with it and figured we better do something a little bit more substantial. So you'll see in a minute what we do. And my buddy Ron there with a crowbar just taking off 2x4s. So you can see what we did right here. We hooked up the chain to some of the 2x4s holding the floor to the frame and just lifted. And that did the trick, man. We were really moving along quickly once we kind of got that going. And just peeled everything off. And it was cleaning up quick. And then here's like the last little piece right here. And I was getting really excited watching all this. I mean, I really didn't have to do much today other than film. These guys just jumped right in and just started handling it. I felt a little guilty, but, you know, I suppose it just went down the way it went down. Now we're getting ready to tow the trailer away from the pile of rubble that we have created tearing this thing apart. There's only 2 wheels on it now, but we're still able to tow it around the field. And at this point, I was so happy to see this frame and the condition that it's in. It's going to work out perfect for building my tiny house on. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. Until next time, have a great day, and we will be building soon.